Hello everyone. Let's see how we can make shapes like this. They are kind of like buildings and these are like windows. Let's see how we can make them, and we are using this sketch tool. Okay, I'm gonna hide everything and start over. So let's select everything and click this light bulb to turn everything off. And I'm gonna go back and change the color of the background, and here you go. You should have a work plane like this. So you need to grab the sketch tool and put it on your work plane. And then the next thing is that we need to click 4 times to create a rectangle. Remember, with sketch tool, we need to have a closed shape. And then we can finish sketch and see what we have. This is not very perfect and exact, so we can go to edit sketch and fix it a little bit, because look, the point is right here and I can move it. So use your middle mouse button, hold it, and then you can pan your screen. And if you zoom in, we want to zoom in and zoom out, just scroll. So zoom out and then go find your point and then fix it. So zoom out and then find your point and scroll, zoom in. So now it's a perfect, I hope so. It's a perfect rectangle, and we can add more details to this. To add details, we can go to add and remove points. So click this one and then click on the line as many times as you want, and you will have some points that you can just move up and down and make the shapes that you like. Control C, let's go back. So I want to make some shapes like steps. I'm gonna use this one to move the dot wherever I want. And maybe a point here. So I need more points. I cannot move anything. I need to create some points and click a few times and grab this and then move them up. So I want the same thing to the other side. So I'll do this. And I need to click a few times. To remove the points, we can click again on the point and it will get removed. Click on the outline to create more points and then grab it, move it. So we are trying to make a shape that is kind of symmetric. And this one is extra. You can just click to delete. Delete. So here you go. We can finish sketch and see what we have. What we were trying to make, let's take a look by showing all. So we were trying to make a shape like a building. So this one has more details on top, and then it has some holes that are kind of perfectly arranged in Siva, how we can make this. And at the end, I'm going to show you how you can make curves like this. Okay, let's select the extra ones and turn them off. So whatever you select and you don't need, you can select them and then click this, hide selected. And let's hide selected. And then what is this one? This one I don't need. Okay, this is our shape. We are back. So we can change this as many times as we want. We can go to edit sketch and add some points here, like here. Just play with it and enjoy and see what you can make. And if you like this tutorial and you want to learn more, just give it a thumbs up and subscribe for more videos. Okay, here's what we have. And the next thing is adding the windows. Let's go back. So we want to add a window, and we will use Sketch one more time because Sketch is so fun to use. Just click this one, drag and drop it here. And then we can create one closed shape. That's gonna be our window. And I cannot draw another one. I need to go back and duplicate. But let's see, I didn't want a square, so I can select the two dots by dragging a selection around them and using the arrow keys to move them down at the same time. So let's say I like this window, and I can go back, finish sketch, and make it a whole by clicking this. And then if we group these two, it will cut. Let's click, like I drag a selection around two objects and then click this. It was on top of my shape. I need to push it down. Let's ungroup and push it down using the arrow like, and the two are selected together. Let's deselect, select this one and move it down. If you want it to cut all the way to the other side, you can make it taller by this one. If you click this one, it will make it higher, taller. Now let's select both and group. So this is how we cut a shape, and yeah, this is how we cut a shape. And then we want another one, like we can grab the sketch tool and draw another one, but it's not the easiest and best way to do it. Let's undo. Okay, the best thing is to duplicate this one a few times. So I'm gonna adjust the size, make it a little bit smaller, and maybe I'll put 3 in one row. So you can click this one to duplicate and move using the arrows on your keyboard. But the fun thing is that if you click this another time, if you click it again, it will repeat the same thing that we had done. It seems that I need another one. So here you go. We have these, but they are not aligned. To align, I usually select all of them and then group. If you group, now they are one thing and you can move them all together. So to align, you need to click this one and shift click this one. Or you can select both like this by dragging a selection around them and then doing this align and click your building and click this. So if you click the building and then align, it will keep your building there. It will not move. And now we can group this like it's grouped. We can duplicate this and move it down using the arrows on our keyboard. And if you do one more time, it will have the same thing repeated. And we can now make, actually they are good, but yeah, if you want to change them, let's say you want to change the size, you can select the 3 rows by shift click by selecting all, and then you can make it a group, and maybe you can adjust the size a little bit, and then you can align again. Let's say you want something like this, and you can select both and align one more time. Here you go. And we can group everything one more time and it will cut. There you go. Now let's say you want to cut another shape on top. You can bring the sketch tool again and draw whatever shape you like. And move the dots. Finish sketch and make this one a hole one more time. Click and move it down. You can make it taller and then drag a selection around the two shapes and group. So this is one example, and then we can keep this one, just duplicate it and put it aside. Let's see how we can change this if we want. So now it's grouped, we cannot edit, we have to ungroup, deselect and click this one, and it's again a group because the windows are selected with the building. Let's ungroup one more time and let's deselect and select the building and edit sketch. Now if you want to have kind of round corners, you can select any of the points that you like and make them like this. This is smoothing the points, and you can click any of the points and smooth them. Also, you can select them a few at a time, like click and shift click to select 2 or 3 or 4, and then click smooth. And here is our new shape. We can go see what we have done. Let's take a look at this other shape. So this one has a little bit of kind of round curved top, and there is another shape that I've cut. I'm gonna show you how to do this as well. So let's hide them by clicking the light bulb, and so this one, let's hide it. Let's say you want to have a round thing on top. You can go and add another point and move it up and make it a smooth point. There you go, and smooth it. It will be round, and then we had selected all of the points and make them smooth. Let's do it one more time. And then let's say you want to change the shape of the window, and that the top window, you cannot do it here. You have to finish sketch and go select the window. Let's click this and edit this one. And you can move it up and make it a smooth point. So we can group this one more time, and we can duplicate and move it somewhere else. I'm grouping to show you how we can cut and make the other shape. So I'm gonna delete the windows. So we need to select the windows and delete. Then we can draw something here. Also, let's not draw. Also, we can just move and change the shape of this one. Let's see if we can. So we can grab this point and this point. You can add more points to this, or you can move the other one. So feel free to move the shape and move the points and see how they change. Like if you have extra ones, you can select them and delete. And now you can add more. If you don't like any of these, you can just delete all of them and start over. And I'm gonna start over just by doing so. So it's easier to start with fewer points and then kind of add more details. So click here and move it up and make it a smooth point. So yeah, you can make some curves inside of your shapes as well. And let's finish sketch, and you can align this as well, like shift click and align. And if you want to cut a little bit of it, you can just make sure it's not too tall, and then group. And yes, here you go. You can cut a shape like this. Okay, that was it for today, and I hope you enjoyed it. And yeah, if you liked it, subscribe and give it a thumbs up, and I'll see you next time.